Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general energy reading for the sign of Leo for September 2021. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign, okay? So I've already put out separate love readings. They are available on the channel. I will most likely put a link at the end of this video for the love readings if you wish to view those separately. But also you can access the channel for those as well if you do not necessarily see this whole reading or if it doesn't resonate in a particular way. But if the reading resonates, then that's great, that's awesome even, or if parts of the message resonate, then that's cool as well. If it doesn't resonate, then it's just simply not your message, so please use your own discernment and kind of take what you feel fits and leave the rest, but do not make the story fit, okay? So obviously if love does come up in this reading, I will let you know of the zodiac signs in the read anyway, so you can discern as to whether they are in your chart or potentially in your person's chart, okay? So let's just start shuffling for you guys. So this is the Light Seers Tarot. Later on I'll be using some other tarot cards to clarify, and an oracle. We'll get an oracle message at the end for advice and guidance for you all, okay? So what can we get for Cancer for September 2021? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. So bear with us. These cards are a little bit more troublesome to shuffle. Look at this. I feel like you're becoming more confident. This is your Leo energy here with the Sun and the Queen of Wands. So I feel like the rest of September is going to bring in lots of blessings for you. Lots of happiness, lots of balance I'm getting. You may have glowed up, or you're like just becoming a lot more confident. I'm getting like sassy and fierce is wanting to come through. So if you feel like that resonates, then that's cool. So what's going on for Leo for September for general? I feel like there's something really awesome that's about to happen. Like you're going to get, there's going to be some sort of manifestation of sorts. It's just going to bring a lot of happiness for you. Something's coming into fruition. Okay. So we have the Two of Wands in reverse. That's fire energy. What else have we got for Leo, please? Ooh. Okay. So we have the Emperor. I'm going to take that upright. Take these upright. We have the Emperor, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Wow. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're bossing up type of energy, like, but nurturing yourself at the same time. And look, the Wheel of Fortune is what we don't see. Wow. So things are definitely turning around in your favour. I just feel like luck is kind of like on your side. So obviously you have fire here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy here with the Emperor. And Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here with the Queen of Cups. And then we have the fixed signs here with Leo, Aquarius, Taurus and Scorpio. More fire energy here with the Page of Wands in reverse, and air energy with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. So what I'm getting straight away is like, there may have been a period of time where you have been really, really waiting, like very, very patient for things to turn around in your favour. It's like, oh, how much longer? And it's like the struggle is real. And potentially you may have felt like, why are things not necessarily turning around for me? Why is this not happening? And you may have been like really stressing. I'm getting like sweating the small stuff. And I feel like with this kind of message coming through, like you can handle anything. Like you have the confidence to handle anything. You can take responsibility for your life. Like you're taking real ownership, just staying grounded, I'm getting. And things will, I'm just getting the sense there's going to be this whirlwind of blessings and celebrations coming in for you. And you do not see this necessarily coming. Like you may have been looking out the window kind of yearning for things to change, and I'm getting this overall sense like you've made a particular decision or you've put a plan in place, but you're just waiting for it to kind of come through for you. And I'm getting the sense that it is coming in through for you, and it's just taking, you know, being patient with yourself, nurturing, loving yourself, taking the time to kind of I'm getting the sense of like going with the flow, loving yourself, and just being open and receptive here, like this Queen of Cups energy, just allowing things to naturally fall into place. Like, I'm getting this sense that you've been really working hard and putting, you know, it's like putting your foot down on the pedal, as it were, like really going through with the acceleration of being very inspired, wanting to take serious action in your life, getting more, just getting more control overall, and just embracing this new sense of power. Like, I'm getting this kind of masculine, like you've really been embracing that take charge, responsibility, stability, being very headstrong, being very confident. And, you know, it's taken some time, but we've got double fours here, so you could be seeing 44 or 444 quite often. So I would look that number up. But I'm getting this overall sense that you're just striving forward towards your stability. And it's like, I'm getting this sense like you've done the work. It's now time to just to chill out a little bit, be open and receptive to what's coming in towards you, being confident in yourself and knowing that things are coming around, like turning around for you. Just, I'm getting this sense of just surrender. Like, you know, it's kind of like on your path, like, you know, it's in your destiny for things to turn around in your fate, like in a good fortune type of way. But I'm just feeling that potentially for a very long time, you've been waiting for a cycle in your life to complete, where you may have been playing it small, previously feeling, I'm getting that wanting to come through like a dormouse, like feeling like, oh, you know, shy and timid and kind of, you know, not strong and assertive, and just kind of like, I'm getting that kind of meek and mild type energy, where you may have felt like, oh, okay, well, maybe I can't get this, or maybe things aren't working out for me, and you have little thoughts that may have been coming in that could have been disturbing that. And it's like trying to turn around and be positive and realize that, you know, it's like, you know, it's, you know, when like a cat, obviously you're the Leo, you're the lion, so it's like a little cat, like a kitten, kind of looks in the mirror and they see themselves as this lion. I feel like for a period of time you may have just thought, oh, okay, I'm just kind of this little like cat, like kitten, but then realizing when you actually see yourself that you're actually transforming into this really beautiful, powerful lion. And it's actually really exciting. Things are moving forward in your favor, but for a long time you may have felt like a bit insecure here with the Page of Wands in reverse, like not having that sense of direction, feeling conflicted in yourself. I'm getting the sense that you may be trying, like you may have like self-sabotaged yourself or procrastinated in taking inspired action for quite some time because of not feeling overly confident. And you may have been stuck up in your head for a long time with the Eight of Swords, like felt in this kind of mental prison, and realised that, you know, maybe I'm stuck in a stalemate and I can't make these particular decisions. But I'm getting the sense that this kind of truth is being exposed to you, that you don't necessarily have to feel trapped anymore, and like you can change things around for yourself. And I feel like it's now getting to a point where you may have been very impatient previously for things to turn around for you, and it's having this acknowledgement, that this knowing that eventually everything will turn around for you. And like patience is a virtue, I'm getting. So you've been having to learn this lesson, and you know, it feels like everything's been taking forever, but you will be able to move forward and celebrate your life. Look at that, broke up the deck and we've got the Ace of Wands. So you will, with this fire energy, be able to take inspired action, have this new sense of purpose and desire, and just feel enthusiastic in your life, and you're going forward in this new direction, which is incredibly positive. Like it could be a new work project or endeavor, or something along those lines. But I'm going to start clarifying now for you. So with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, see what messages we can get for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for September. But you're not playing it safe anymore. You're realising that you don't have to play it safe. And it's like the universe around you is wanting to say to you, look, you know, we've got your back. You don't have to kind of, you know, be scared or anything like that. Just kind of work on yourself. I'm getting this overall, like kind of working on your root chakra, getting really grounded, knowing that you're safe, that you're looked after, you're protected. And this in turn will allow you to kind of feel more confident in yourself. I'm also getting this sense of like working on the other lower chakras as well, potentially doing some healing there, which will allow you to kind of be more open and receptive to what's coming in for you. So what's here for the Two of Wands in reverse? You may have been fearful for changing for a long time, but you don't have to be scared. It's like, this is like letting you know you don't have to be scared. Here with the Six of Cups in reverse, this is like you gaining your independence. Potentially you may have been, you know, at home needing to heal for a really long time, but maybe you've got to a point where you've realised you've done the healing now. It's like this confirmation of like you are a lot more balanced out than you are. You know, everything may not necessarily be 100% perfect to how you may want it to be, and there could be like a little few touch-ups of you know, healing to do, but predominantly you've done most of the work, and it's like, okay, now I'm ready to kind of move on forward in my life. And you know, if that means leaving home, then that means leaving home. So that could be something that's really important for you. Here we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Like, you may have felt relatively dissatisfied, or you didn't have the inner joy for a really long time, but I'm just getting the sense that that will change. With the Sun, look, there you are. Like, things are going to be very positive. You're going to change for you. Yeah, and just bring a new sense of optimism in your life. It's going to be really awesome. So what else can we get here for the Two of Wands in reverse? You're definitely pushing forward, I'm getting. It's like you may have felt very stuck in the past, but you're moving on from that. Look at that. With the Six of Swords, you're moving on from that. And I just saw 222 on the clock with like 12:22. So you're definitely moving on to calmer waters. And there's double sixes here, so you're bringing balance and harmony into your life. And look at that. Emotional fulfillment coming in for you. So you're leaving any past feelings, etc., that you may have had where you've not been overly satisfied with your life, and you're turning it around and having this new recognition that you can go after your happiness. You know, you're working on yourself. It's really beautiful, and you're just allowing yourself to move on away from any kind of baggage that you may have had previously, any kind of unresolved issues. You're just transitioning and leaving any hardships that you may have had in the past, and you're gaining clarity in your life. Why is the Emperor here for Leo? I mean, you could be having someone coming into your life. Could be a twin flame here with the 11-11 card with the Four of Wands and the Emperor. So in pertaining to love, there could be a divine connection here coming in for you. There may have been a lot of immaturity to do with the connection, but I feel like things are going to be stepping up for you. So that's potentially, that could resonate. So a high-level soulmate could be available for you. Why is the Emperor here for Leo for September? Okay, well, I can't take all of that. I feel like it need to shuffle again. Yeah, blessings are coming in for you because you're taking control of your life and having a new beginning. Right, I'm going to shuffle this again. Oh. Right, why is the Emperor here? For Leo, why's the Emperor here? We had the Queen of Goth just like jumping out of my hand. It just it's interesting because the Queen of Wands wanted to come out reverse, and for some reason I was trying to like get hold of it, and it just like turned round. So like you may have felt like in a position where you felt you were unsure and not feeling overly confident, but that's all changing. Like But if there has been a third party situation, if this does pertain to love, that's not working out anymore with the Six of Wands in reverse. So I feel like that could be an additional message for someone. Yeah, broke up the deck. Could have been to do with a family home dynamic that didn't necessarily work out. So if that does pertain to you with love, that potentially someone's leaving a karmic situation, gaining their independence. So that could be an extra message. Why is the Emperor here for Leo? Gosh, why do the cards want to come out or not? Right, okay. It's potentially you could be dealing with someone who's trying to keep their cards close to their chest and not want to say anything. Why is the Emperor here? King of Swords, straight out. So someone's being very strategic, potentially. If you are dealing with someone in a love situation, they're definitely making plans and they're transforming before your very eyes. Or if you've not had contact with the person, then they are trying to be very strategic on how to come forward. But they're releasing a toxic cycle right now, a situation, maybe even a Capricorn or an air sign, doesn't necessarily have to be, that they could have had a home with, but it just wasn't working out anymore. Could be an extra message. But either that, or you're just kind of embracing this with this newfound confidence in yourself, like being very logical about the next steps in your life, being very intentional about how you move on forward. Why is the Emperor here for Leo for September? King of Cups in reverse. So potentially, yeah. I'm also getting the sense that if this person, if you're dealing with someone else or they have been in another situation, there could have been mind games or playing games previously, but they're like getting out of that. They're realizing it wasn't serving them, and potentially it's something, a part of them that they're healing. Here with the Nine of Swords in reverse, they're they're accepting help, like trying not to be a particular way or act in a particular way. I mean, we have double kings here. So there could have been a karmic partner, a third party situation, potentially, you know, we saw that Queen of Wands energy earlier, which kind of represented you, and then there could have been someone else in the mix as well. But I'm just getting a sense, let's take another card for this Emperor. But you may have felt relatively just withdrawn, like unsure about how to move on forward, or you're just trying to emotionally detach to be able to make the boss moves, I'm getting. Okay, yeah, Four of Wands in reverse. So it's like you may have felt like you were not getting the satisfaction, you weren't in the place of feeling empowered in yourself, like you may have not felt like you were supported. But I'm just getting this sense like you're moving on from all of that. You're moving on. Potentially here with the Hierophant, you're changing particular beliefs about yourself, and this in turn is allowing you to kind of progress. Yeah, working on your own stability here with the Seven of Pentacles, investing this time in yourself to realize you don't have to feel stuck in anything. But yeah, I'm just getting the sense you may have like doubted yourself for quite some time and felt emotionally withdrawn on how to kind of like just feeling the sense of feeling uninspired to be able to move on forward, but you will be able to get out of that. Why is the Four of Wands here upright? It's like you're going from this position of being at the Four of Wands in reverse to the Four of Wands upright. Look, star here, Aquarius energy, so blessings coming in for you. And I was saying that earlier, that things would be turning around. You will be able to get to a point where you'll be really like proud of yourself, with what you've achieved, because you should be. Yeah, look at this. The Empress, feeling abundant. I mean, we have the Emperor and the Empress, so with the Four of Wands, I mean, there's going to be some serious changes here. You know, this is like twin flame, divine counterpart energy here. This is the 1111 card, so this could really pertain to someone, if it's to do with a third party, if it's to do with your divine masculine, divine feminine, whoever. Obviously we're reading energies here rather than gender, etc. Like, it's like you're you're just embracing this new part of yourself, realizing that you can be so much more strong, and you're moving forward confidently in your life with the Knight of Pentacles, and holding on what you need to hold on and letting go of the rest. I'm getting the sense that if this does pertain to a divine counterpart, then they're wanting to become more confident, to come forward towards you, to offer you the stability, because they may have felt relatively dissatisfied with their life. So why is the Four of Wands here for Leo? You know, you may end up having, if you haven't got children already, you may have ended up having children with this person, if this could be something that resonates. So we have the Five of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse with the Magician. Wow, okay. So I'm getting this sense that you may have had a lot of conflict, being up in your head, unsure about a certain situation in your life, and you're kind of dropping this, the stress of it all, I'm getting. You're dropping the stress of it all, like you don't want to argue, and potentially you may live at a distance with this person if this does pertain to love, but I feel like they're wanting to close the gap, and there may be a few obstacles in the way at first, and a few delays and a little bit of frustration, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not manifesting and coming in for you. Like, it will be coming in if this is something that resonates. Why is the Queen of Cups here for Leo? Oof. So we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, so yeah, you're just healing yourself, taking the time to kind of go within and realizing that you can't just have the quick results that you're after. You're having to take the time to be patient, to be kind of open, receptive, and surrendering and realizing that things can happen for you when they need to happen for you. And yeah, there may have been a little bit of immaturity previously on your part or someone else's part to do with a connection or a situation moving forward, and there could be frustrations in moving forward, but I'm just getting this overall sense that like the delays are there for a reason. The setbacks have been there for a reason, for some like concentrated healing I'm getting with this Queen of Cups energy. Like to feel more calm and compassionate towards yourself. Yeah, look at that. Eight of Cups. So very emotional. There's a lot of emotions here that are at play. And look at this. There you are with the Strength card. Bottom of the deck. You overcoming any difficulties. And this like Eight of Cups is to do with like being fearful of change. You're learning from the past and any losses that you may have had, like you're healing that certain aspect of yourself and gaining this particular strength. And potentially if you're dealing with a divine counterpart or a high level soulmate, twin flame, they're mirroring you and doing exactly the same, which is allowing you to kind of move on forward really beautifully. I'm going to take one more for the Queen of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so if there had been any sense of feeling abandoned at any point, there may have been abandonment issues or having to heal, feeling left out in the cold, like really focusing on yourself and realizing that these changes were necessary. So you may have gone through some sort of financial loss or not feeling very stable in yourself, but you're transmuting that, you're coming out of that. And we've got the Two of Wands here in reverse again with the Emperor in reverse and dropping that particular burden. So we have the Two of Wands here and the Emperor, Two of Wands in reverse here and the Emperor upright here with the Emperor reverse here. So previously you may have carried very heavy burdens to do with maybe a father figure, or to do with your finances, to do with your stability. But I'm getting this sense that there are delays right now because you're trying to heal this kind of this side of yourself. Potentially, like I was getting that kind of sense of like very masculine energy, like you may have not necessarily, you may be a divine feminine, but you've had to really like work on your masculine side, your masculine energy, and balance that out. And previously you may have felt like you weren't grounded, you weren't financially where you needed to be, and etc. But I just feel like you're transmuting that, you're changing that all around, and healing any sense of feeling of lack I'm getting, and kind of getting rid of any insecurities, or like if you felt like you just weren't in a safe place, like you're moving on forward from that, you're healing certain aspects of that where you feel like you're having to worry consistently about things. And I'm just getting this overall sense like you don't have to worry so much anymore. Like things are going to be closing out for you. So anyway, let's look into the Soul Journey Oracle cards and see what final message. Look at that, broke up the deck, we got purpose and discipline. So yeah, you're realising that kind of everything has a purpose, everything has a place, and it has a reason. And there's a lot of fire here as well, so there's a lot of like soul journey, like life lessons. Like this is, and it's interesting because obviously that's the cards that we're going to pull from now. So what have we got for Leo for September? September for Leo. What advice or guidance do they need to know for September? Oh, what was that? That was doubt. Release all the need to know all the answers. So maybe you've doubted a particular relationship. Look at that, discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. You're being so much more disciplined, and that's like what the Emperor does. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So yeah, you're totally having this higher, this clarity, this like the higher self type acknowledgement that you can move on forward after a period of time where you may have felt like you had failed. Or there had been failures, but you're moving on from that. I'm going to take one more actually for Leo. One more. One more. I'm only really meant to be taking one card, but I just felt the need to take another card, and this is the reason why. Abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in my physical reality. So this is you becoming more disciplined and realizing that you are so much stronger than you've given yourself credit for, and you may have felt like in denial about, you know, how strong you genuinely are, or you know that you how resilient you are, because I was getting that kind of meek and mild like dormouse type of energy previously, and now like this big kind of cat lion type of ready to kind of pounce on anything that's new that's coming in for you, and being disciplined that will bring in abundance. And we've got that here with the Empress energy, the Emperor, the Four of Wands. Like there's some really with the Wheel of Fortune, there's some really amazing blessings coming in for you that you do not see coming in. But really work on that. It's so interesting, working on that root chakra, like I said earlier, like this red here will allow you to get this clarity about how to bring in this new success and optimism, etc., into your life, like this new sense of celebration and happiness. Okay, so anyway guys, I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. If you did, then please like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. So please take care, and bye for now.